Hello everyone, this is the Vaultborn here, bringing you the 15th episode of Let's Play Pokemon Coliseum with Basilisk Fang.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah,
like
I think 15 sounds right. I know it's got to be an odd number, you know, considering the math and all. 2 episodes a week. First episode of the week, it's got to be odd, you know?
Of course.
Alright, let's see. What were we supposed to do?
I forgot where we were.
We beat Lady Venus. We failed with the Suicune.
We were going down to the subway thing or
That's
whatever.
right. Let's make sure we have enough Pokeballs
To chase after her.
We should have more than enough.
We should have enough.
And that's right. We replaced Quagsire, so we got Pallasvine now, which should be a lot more useful.
Yeah, we need that ice type, especially go up against some dragon types and whatnot.
Right. I don't think we wouldn't face many dragon types in the story mode, but when post game when we do Mount Battle, it's gonna be a boom.
Definitely. There should be a few along the way, especially like Altaria, which the ice would be like quadruple effective against. So.
That's right. It's not a fairy type in this gen.
Right. Dragon flying.
Didn't even consider that one.
Yeah,
so,
we got like all the way to the station and then.
That's right. And then
Finished.
what is this stuff?
I'm going to pretend it's sewage. I don't know.
I mean, is this supposed to be like their water supply?
That's gross. It
Is this supposed to be Flint? See, we can make that joke because we live near that area.
It's like saying that I can make black jokes because I'm almost black.
Okay, maybe it wasn't awful, but it was clever. It was a clever joke. Hey, can I catch a Suicune? I'll leave you alone. Oh, of course not. Is there anything here?
There's at least one item.
I don't understand why they do that in this game. Like, never in another Pokemon game have they had like, oh, there's just an empty room for an empty room. It's like, usually there's something there to make it worth your while.
Right.
Let's see. Master Ball, come on. Not Black Glasses. Do we have any Dark types?
Yes, we do.
Oh, that's right, we do. Let's give it to Yin. Do we have any Dark types? That's one of our main Pokemon. I usually
Only
don't.
one of the two that wasn't slaughtered pre-game.
Right. I asked that because I usually don't run Dark types in my playthroughs of Pokemon games. I might in competitive battles, but usually I don't like pick up a Dark type saying, "Ooh, that's cool," and I use it for the game.
Yeah, not very often. My favorite Dark type is definitely Darkrai, but he's also legendary. So like.
Really, I thought your favorite Dark type would be Zoroark. That's a pretty good one.
That would be my favorite non-legendary.
Gotcha.
Because like Darkrai is definitely way better, but it does have the advantage of the stats of a legendary. So if we're gonna play a little more fair, then Zoroark would definitely be one of the coolest Dark types you've ever used.
Okay, now question. How can these hold Pokemon? Like, seriously, if the Pokemon wanted to, like, for example, this Piloswine, you really think that cage could hold a Piloswine?
I mean, I don't know, maybe they're keeping baby Pokemon in there? I don't know.
Maybe.
Like
That's a lot more dark than
like
they did.
Like a puppy mill of Pokemon?
That's dark. Do we have the key?
Yeah, we should. Or maybe not. I could have sworn.
Maybe.
What the hell did we get if we didn't get the... Oh, hey, look.
Key. Oh, she's got the key.
Well, we know your Pokemon are fainted, so shove her, take the key.
Yeah.
God damn it, Wild Goose Chase.
So now we gotta go and get the key.
Yes.
Or the stupid girl just left it here.
Oh, I forgot. That's right.
Wow. Really championing women's rights here, aren't you?
Oh, I'm just so forgetful. I really do need a man in my life, so I won't forget some things.
Pokemon Company, not doing you women any favors.
You know, Japan.
Japan, yeah. This is true. Different culture. You gotta excuse them. Not as forward as we are. Well, not forward.
I mean, look, they let us nickname our partner Dumbass.
Right, yeah. That was before, like, online play started becoming a thing, so you couldn't do like swear words as like your name or something.
Mm-hmm.
You can still get around it though.
Did you hear supposedly for the Nintendo Switch you're gonna have to pay like $20 a year to do the online play or whatever?
Oh, that's stupid.
I mean, it's stupid, but at the same time, it's also what PlayStation and Xbox already do. It's like PlayStation Live, PlayStation Network or whatever it is.
Can I not engage with them because you're in the way? There we go.
PlayStation Plus, I think is what it's called. You have to pay for it, and the Xbox Live.
Wait, I always thought that was stupid. Like, that was like one of their things like bad about it. It's like you had to pay on top of buying an expensive console in the games. Like, really?
Yeah, for a lot of stuff, you like have to have.
Like,
ooh, I forgot that happened.
It's like, and on top of paying for, if you have, you're like an adult, you have to pay for the internet, and then you have to pay to use your internet, which is stupid.
Yeah, they're not always marketing these things towards adults, but yeah, I'm already paying like AT&T or Comcast or whoever to like have internet in the first place. Now I have to pay everybody that I actually use the internet for.
Yeah, and you're basically paying for your internet twice, and that's what always turned me off about those things. And now Nintendo's gonna do it.
And you know, people do make the argument of like, oh, you know, all the other game consoles do it, so they're just like joining the market or whatever, and it's actually relatively cheap compared to PlayStation and Xbox. And I'm like, true, but then again, Nintendo is not the best at online stuff.
Right.
They're a little behind the times as their quality.
They've kind of fallen behind. They used to be innovative, and Nintendo's like, now. I think, maybe I'm misjudging this, but I think I could totally make that jump.
I mean, or at least walk across one of the twisted beams, you know, like...
Right, or, you know, let's see. Float me there with your psychic powers, make an ice bridge.
Have Dumpling toss you?
Yeah, have Dumpling toss us, and then return him. Not that hard. God, I wish
all the things you would actually want Pokemon to help you with in the real world.
Right.
You know? Like... Honestly, how many people, if Pokemon were real, how many people would actually, like, consistently battle with them?
Like, I would battle. Like, there'd still be, like, pro battling and all that, and I would battle just to get them stronger. But, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I totally use, like, Pidgeot to fly instead of driving everywhere.
Right. I mean, like, sure, especially, like, you know, kids might battle their Pokemon and stuff like that. But once you and your Pokemon have grown up a little, they become more companions and, like, helpers than...
Right.
Battlers, you know what I'm saying? When you're an adult with an adult life and you can't make enough money by Pokemon battling, you have to have a real job and have Pokemon help you out, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and it'd be so simple. Like, construction workers could definitely use fighting Pokemon to make their jobs so much easier.
Right. Then you have all the animals' rights activists getting mad.
Well, they don't matter. Pokemon's fun. Alright, nothing over here. It's just another empty room. Looks like it. I'm not even gonna bother going in. Alright, so...
For sure we already went in.
What are we supposed to do?
Go back to the secret lab now that we have the front gate key. The front gate key.
We got the front gate key?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Can we take the elevator?
I think we can.
Nope. Yes!
Yeah, we can.
Oh, we can.
Alright,
Sweet.
awesome. Yay! Just saved my legs.
We're so lazy.
Hey, we're saving the world. I think we're not lazy. I think we're allowed to be lazy, just a little bit. Gotta do that slow walk.
Who the hell has like 2 doors and like doesn't label them? Like, oh, if you're gonna take the stairs, use this door. If you're gonna take the elevator, use the other door. Why can't you just connect them all?
Those things. I have taken the wrong door multiple times. Alright, but I think before we go to that lab, let's use the UFO thingy, because we got the U-disc. And that should take us to, like, the under.
That makes... Under?
I'm pretty sure there's an under.
No. Not in this game. In XD there is. Also, the U-disc would take us up, not down.
I don't know. I think it's U for under.
No, it's not. Trust me.
Oh, we're going... Yeah, I know where we're going now. We are going up. And if I'm remembering this right... Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna get a time flute if we do this.
No. You're remembering wrong. You know how I know?
Huh.
The last 2 time flutes are in the... No, wait, no, maybe there's a time flute. Hold on. I forgot. 2 of the 3 are in Mount Battle. We already got 1 from Mount Battle. So, yeah, there's only 1 more there.
I'm pretty sure this takes us to, like, a little tiny, like, house, like, far up in the town. And it's gonna have a time flute.
It might. I'm trying to remember where that third time flute is.
Yeah, this is the time flute, I guarantee you.
This is such a weird device that we're using.
I know. See?
Huh, I'll be damned. Alright, well, the last one is at the tippy top of Mount Battle, so that's basically it for
Right, so we're...
time flutes for us until endgame. Well, post-game.
I was gonna say, we're gonna save them for like the really important Pokemon. Like I say, like, if we're gonna use that Metagross, we're definitely gonna use a time flute on the Metagross, because we're getting that, like, just before the Ballast battle.
And I'm pretty sure when I tried purifying that without a time flute, it was a pain in the rear.
I was gonna say, yeah. It's a powerful Pokemon. Oh yeah, we're going to the lab.
We're going to battle the girl after we get off the elevator.
Oh god, forgot about that.
I mean, we could have taken the other elevator, but we have to debate: do we want to battle the girl or have to readjust the discs and go back inside the? Maybe we'll just get the experience.
Ha!
Oh shit! You outwitted the system. I almost feel like I knew you could do that and forgot about it.
I was gonna say, like, well, hold on. Pokemon is
If I can't see her, she can't see me. That's how Pokemon works.
That's how Pokemon works. I gotta walk around.
Bitch getting in our way.
I know, right? I don't want to say it, but...
Why are you out here without your man? Sir, is this your woman? Yeah, she's blocking traffic.
Alright, I'm not gonna even touch that joke with a 10-foot stick.
Come on, it's a joke. I already made a black joke.
I mean, but considering the past week in America, people are kind of on edge.
Yes, I'm not against women, and I'm not against blacks, so I make jokes.
Everyone else didn't mention though, totally against.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Like,
I live with him. It's pretty uncomfortable the times he goes on his rants.
Oh yes.
Okay. Just making sure there's no items here. I'm not circling it because I'm not a dumbass. That's our female companion.
Pretty sure the only one was... Oh, shit, there is one. Holy cow. Every time I think there's not going to be one, there is one.
They're just full heals, not really.
We could use them in between battles, I guess, if we need to. That's locked, I believe. Let's go through the side entrance.
It's kind of overkill. You have an electronic fence and then a locked door.
It's a top secret lab. I don't know about secret, but like high security shit goes on here.
Alright, there we go.
It's just as easy as pressing a button, though. What is this highly complicated console? Oh look, this button says open the door.
You know what I like though for Pokemon games, since like the main Pokemon games, you never know like who your father is. I would love it if like 8th gen came around and the big bad boss of that gen was your father. Like he left to like follow his obsession with that gen's like legendary Pokemon to do whatever X goal was.
He was the Pokemon professor before he left, so they had a different one replace him or something like that.
Yeah, and like the professor's like super inexperienced and kind of like not really knowing what he's doing. Not like what's his name, Kyuki? The professor, 7th gen professor. He knows what he's doing, but he's really different from all the other professors.
He's there's the one part where it almost seems like he's flirting with the one like Kahuna or whatever, and then you learn he has a wife.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, oh, like either that wasn't flirting or Pokemon has just been really loose with their characters.
They had to have been like that. Had to be fun of adults. Because like when she walked away, they zoomed in on that booty. I'm like, and she had like booty to her walk. I'm like, come on, Pokemon.
They know who plays their games.
I know. Like kids may not notice that, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining it. But she had a sway to her hips. So I'm like, a little bit too much of a sway. I'm like, okay, Pokemon.
Whoever did the motion capture for that was like, really put some hip into it.
Yeah, I know.
We need to make it like painfully clear that this is a female character.
And then the fact that her specialty was rock type Pokemon, I think that was a little bit of an innuendo.
I mean, maybe, but I can only read so far into a Pokemon game before it's actually just Pokemon being Pokemon.
There was some pretty dark stuff in that game. Like, did you ever come across that one guy who said like his child left him? He tried to beat his child, but he was the one that ended up getting beat. And you think, oh, he meets a Pokemon battle. And then if you go to the golf clubs in the house, one of them is bent. I'm like, no!
They're slowly starting to become like a rated T and then a rated M game.
I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool if they did, but I was just kind of surprised that was in there. I would love to see the story behind that. Maybe it was some sort of like disgruntled employees. Like, you know what? I'm gonna drop some child abuse in this game.
They had like a bunch of college interns do little things in the game and then didn't check them.
I was gonna say, you got the weird Pokédex entries, but that's kind of been a staple. They've been getting a little bit weirder, but that's still chalked up as a, like, you know, tradition. Some other weird things like, the milk is so good you wish your mother was a milk tank. Like, ah!
Piloswine, well, I guess we're gonna purify him somewhat quickly.
I mean, it's good, but it's also annoying because he would have wrecked these Voltorms.
Voltorb isn't particularly strong, but it's always annoying to fight.
Yeah, it's to say it's one of the fastest Pokemon out there. Wow.
Great.
Done in by a Voltorm. I'll be darned. The Pokemon War Wheel, I gotta imagine the Terras would be using Voltorms. I don't think that's offensive, is it?
Look, it's just a Pokeball! I lied! You know, that's the voice that terrorists have.
Right. You got that one, what is it? That one 5th gen Pokemon that would be like the American symbol, Bravery, I think his name is, like the Eagle Pokemon.
That would be interesting to see what the national Pokemon are for different countries.
Right, it'd definitely be Bravery for America, because that's the Eagle Pokemon. And like, its design was also, even its design is kind of based off like American like design, so I think it's like, it's got some blue and white in it, and I think it's got a red star or something, so it's got the American colors.
Yeah, don't forget what he dropped there.
I know, I just gotta go. Oh, you gonna tell me just in case I didn't forget?
Let's see. And then the one polar bear would be like for Canada.
You think so?
Well, what else would be Canada? I mean, there's a few options for Canada in fairness.
Right.
Almost any ice type you could put for Canada.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant Russia. I'm like, really?
No.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there a leaf? Like, they got that maple leaf. Is there a Pokemon that resembles a maple leaf?
Not really.
Yeah, I can see a polar bear.
I could see polar bear for Canada, and then something like... Oh, what would be a good one for Russia? It's also kind of Arctic. You could just do Ursaring, because they do have, like... I think they have grizzlies. They have bears. I know they have bears in Russia. I'm trying to think
Ursaring kind of resembles, like, a Russian bear, kind of. We gotta actually put our Pokemon in Pokemon storage, because we don't have a healing machine.
A lot of, Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is how you heal your Pokemon here. And then the panda for China. Apparently, we're just gonna do a bunch of bears for every country.
Yeah, that one Pacham or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could probably be
For China.
Yep. Japan. Oh.
Well, it's a good question.
Oh, I don't know too much about Japan. Well, actually, I know a lot about Japan pop culture, but not like their culture.
I'm trying to think of it. There's probably a lot of good options. I'm struggling to think of the best one would be...
Let me think.
I mean, you could do like martial arts, in which case you'd have something like Hitmonlee,
right?
Or you know, something like Machop for karate.
Maybe something like that. I feel like there'd be.
But you don't have to just like Japan's not just martial arts, you know?
Right.
I mean, they're the land of the rising sun, so you could have Solrock or something.
Yeah, that's clever.
Um,
Wait, hold on. Okay, so we're supposed to go in the other building now?
Yes, now we have the card key and we can open the door up.
Oh,
It's a lot of back and forth.
Gee,
This is like my least favorite location because it's not actually like that big, but between going back and forth to the healing machine and all that stuff, it gets annoying.
The lack of said healing machine.
Yeah, I know. Like, the developers just forget to put a healing machine in here. And there's always the jackasses in the elevators.
Oh, that's right.
You can only go through the one-way door.
Really? No resistance yet? thought I would... Oh, there we go.
Oh, hey, look.
I was like, what? I would run into at least 4 battles by now. That's kind of how this game works.
It's gonna be like, is there a way to do this without battling people? I'm not saying we should do it that way, but we haven't found anybody yet.
I would say we would be wrecked, especially in this game, if we didn't grind. Like, avoided battles if we could.
Cast Form. Interesting Pokemon, but not...
I was gonna say, it's really stupid, and please don't let it be the cast form.
It's not.
Oh, thank God. It's still useless, because it doesn't evolve.
It doesn't evolve, its stats aren't fantastic. It has a really cool ability, but, like, you know, it's limited.
A return from an Espeon should not kill it. Oh, yeah.
Especially with how high its level is.
Right.
Ow.
Ambipom, though, is a pretty good Pokemon.
Ow.
Just for the fact that it knows it can learn Fake Out. And of its ability, it can actually hurt, like, take out a quarter of your health just by using Fake Out, which is pretty good.
Right.
Alright, well, we are switching because that is going to kill Piloswine.
Is it? The ice doesn't resist?
I don't think ice resists water.
I can't remember.
Well, we're not going to take any chances.
I do know water resists ice. Which is always weird.
Right, yeah.
Consider-
We do that a lot.
Considering the typing that Pokemon does, like electric is super effective against water, you would think that ice would also be super effective against water, but it's not.
Right, yeah, that would make sense in my mind, too.
As a kid, I was like, oh, you know, ice freezes water, so it would, but no, it's not very effective.
But you could also say, like, but they're really one and the same. Ice and water are the same thing.
You can make that argument. You could be like, oh, it's highly solidated water, so it doesn't freeze easily or something. Like, you can explain it either way. You could say all water Pokemon are saltwater Pokemon, and that's why electric is super effective, because otherwise pure water does not conduct electricity.
Right. That makes sense, too. Hey,
Dropping some science on this bitch.
Let's catch this guy.
Hopefully level 43 Apom does not have a
It should.
difficult catch rate. Well, we haven't paralyzed him yet, anyway.
I don't think we need to.
We'll see.
It's an Apom, for God's sake.
This game, I swear, dicks with the catch rates.
I'm
sometimes.
sorry, guys. I just took the Lord's name in vain by calling him his wrong name. For Arceus' sake. There we go. We're believers of Arceus here. I know some people worship Lord Helix, but not us.
We're traditionalists.
Yes.
We're very conservative.
That we are. Alright. That's a bummer. Both battles we've been here today, they have knocked out Espeon. Let's go back into... Well, I should have done that. I'm just going to do it just so we can purify him faster.
Thunderbolt!
Hit it with another Thunderbolt. God, I love that episode. Remember that episode where, like, just made Lieutenant Surge just a monster? I just love that. The Lightning American.
I know,
This
I
guy's
love
like,
how he's an American, and, like, we, in America, like, as children, didn't catch the significance of that.
Right.
Because that's who he is. In the Japanese, you know, version of the show, he's the Lightning American or whatever. He's the big, tall, blonde, burly, electric type user. Military.
And I love it how, like, the first thing he says when you talk to him is like, I'll use my Pokemon in war. I'm like, yeah, I can see if Pokemon were real Americans would do that. I can see that.
Yay, Hyper Mode.
Aw, oh, jeez. I was hoping Ampharos would move faster. Well, bye, Piloswine. Oh, wait, no. That's good.
Their speed just not that good on
I mean, Ampharos for electric types is not that great in the speed department, but I didn't think it'd be worse than a Remoraid.
Is it still raining and doesn't have Swift Swim?
Oh, it might be still raining. That might be it. Yay! Yeah. You know,
Swift Swim seems like an ability that Remoraid would have.
yeah, it probably does.
I feel like in later versions of the game, though, it like expressly tells you that Remoraid Swift Swim increases.
I don't think it does. I don't know. Maybe because I just do a lot of Smoogan, because it doesn't. It definitely doesn't tell you on Smoogan. You have to guess if
like,
it does.
especially now that they have the ability for you to like check your stats in the battle, like.
Yeah, that was so nice.
Yeah. Sun and Moon.
Maybe. Smoogan only shows you the ability if it's become apparent during the battle. So, like, for example, if they lowered your attack when they switched in, it will then show you when you hover over their Pokemon, it has Intimidate, because it's obvious they do now.
Gotcha.
So it might be something like the first turn they don't, like, they move quicker than you, and then if you hover over it, it says Swift Swims. You're like, oh, okay, that's why they were able to move before me. Well, bye, Piloswine. Hold on a second. Did that fur just use Flamethrower?
I do declare that it did.
Well, I'll be darned.
And now
One
it's
shit. I mean, one shot, one done. Just pronounced there.
I always picture things like Furret and Zangoose when they go up against a fighting type, they just get like broken in half.
Right.
They bring a karate chop
Just
right down on their
bam!
back or something like that, and their back just snaps, and that's why it's super effective.
I mean, that'd be another thing to consider. Like, if Pokemon were real, would battles be like... And we were like, oh, would PETA be like animal rights groups? Like, but would battles be brutal? Would they faint? Or would our Haruyama just would have chopped that fur in half?
Right. I mean, in the manga, we know that Pokemon can be killed.
Oh,
It
yeah,
happens,
they can be
but, like,
brutal. Like, I think like in the Gold and Silver ones, you had... Wait, hold on. Yeah, alright, I was gonna say, I was trying to use that as a healing
wrong
machine.
PC.
I'm like, dude, like, heal my Pokemon.
Yo, why ain't this working?
But no, like, in the Red and Blue Adventures manga, Blue's Charmeleon, like, cuts an Arbok in half. I'm like, holy
Something
crap.
like that,
So what, do you think Pokemon would be, battles in the real world would be just brutal, and that's why animal rights groups would be a thing? Because...
I would like to think that sanctioned Pokemon battles would be a little bit like boxing, where you can still beat the hell out of each other, but nobody, like, usually people don't die. You know?
Right.
But then that would still go along with, like, a ton of safety regulations that would, you know...
Right.
So you're not allowed to use certain moves. You're not
Like-
allowed to, like, you know...
Your Pokemon has to be to certain skins. Like, oh, your Mamoswine's tusks are longer than 4 inches. You can't use that. That's a stabbing hazard.
No one-hit KOs. Under the Second Amendment, you can know them, but can't use them. You can only use them in self-defense.
And like we said in an earlier episode, yeah, certain Pokemon like civilians can't have. Like, oh, you can't have a Mewtwo. That's a military Pokemon.
Military-grade Pokemon.
Yeah. If your Pokemon evolve, like you can have a Charmeleon, but if your Pokemon evolves into Charizard, it's taken away from you because it's military grade at that point. That, or you got to join the army.
You have a permit for that Charizard. Yay, more scientists.
I don't know why I talked to this guy. I know it's going to initiate a battle. Maybe he has a Shadow Pokemon.
He might have a Shadow Pokemon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can go through this whole thing without talking to the researchers, but it might behoove you to actually speak to the researchers. They have annoying electric types.
They do.
Granted, it's not a huge deal for our Piloswine, but...
I was just saying that I'm going to switch into Atomic Gas. Oh, Misa's still low.
Way to go.
Well, I can't remember all the Pokemon that were injured. This is stupid. They should have a healing machine.
They really should just have a healing machine. I swear, that's gotta be like an accident that they forgot to put a healing machine in this area. It's the one area in the entire game that basically there's absolutely no healing machine.
Thanks, Piloswine.
Or I should say the one area where you would need one.
Right.
Because obviously there's not one at like the outskirt, like the outpost or whatever at the beginning.
You're not gonna need it.
You don't need it there.
Oh my god. That could be bad if he actually hits me with an electric type move now. I don't think Magnemite has... It might have Sturdy.
I know in later gens it has sturdy.
Right.
I don't know if it did in 3rd gen. I feel like its ability in 3rd gen was just soundproof.
That might be, yeah. That sounds right. Which back then was a completely useless ability because it only protected you against moves like Hyper Voice, which was already not a problem for Magnemite.
Hyper Voice, but also things like Screech,
Still not a big
Growl.
problem.
Like, in hyper competitive stuff, it's not a huge deal because,
Right.
like, nobody uses Growl in competitive battling usually.
No.
But that would be one of the moves where they would avoid it. Now, Screech is an actual good move for stat-wise.
Right, but in competitive play, it's like, okay, you lower my defense. Alright, I'll just switch.
Yeah.
much better the higher your own stats. Wow, I was not expecting that Shadow Rush to kill in one hit. Do you think we should give the XP share to someone else, or do you think Dumpling's still good? He's around like 36, so he caught up with the other people.
It's entirely possible we'll just give it to the Piloswine. No, Piloswine's already a high level. I was gonna say, what's his level?
Powerful.
I was gonna say, if he's like level 30 or something, then maybe we give it to him. But no, he's doing pretty well.
He's actually the most powerful level right now.
Let's take a look at our team.
Right. The guy that we catch the Metagross from, does he have like predominantly steel types, if you can remember?
I think so. I feel like he at least has an Aggron.
Right, it might do good then to make sure our Typhlosion is like really powerful by that point.
Typhlosion and or Dumpling.
Right.
Because Typhlosion is not going to be a huge help against the Aggron.
We'll just keep it on Dumpling for now. Because I don't think... The next guy, like, the next boss, he has a Raikou. And he has other, like... I want to say electric Pokemon, but we made that mistake with the last boss, assuming she'd have all, like, mono-type with Suicune's, like, water types.
I'm kind of thinking none of those bosses specialize in types. I'm pretty sure the first two didn't. Because the guy we caught Entei from did not have all fire types, I don't think.
Right. So what I'm guessing here is this guy is going to be like a researcher and have maybe a Magneton. He's going to have maybe a psychic type like Kadabra. That sounds like... I think what I'm going here for is he's going to have like Smarty-looking Pokemon.
Kadabra or Alakazam does sound a little familiar, actually.
I gotta heal.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I'm trying to think of the guy that's at the end of the game. I feel like he does have, like, an Aggron and a Mile. I don't remember if he has any other steel types. There weren't a ton of steel types by the time you got to 3rd gen.
No, there really weren't.
Because I don't remember if he had a Magneton, which would be another, you know, steel type.
This is so stupid we have to heal like this.
He might have had a Steelix.
Ooh,
maybe a Scizor.
Scizor
does sound a little more familiar.
Well, we don't have to have the Typhlosion be powerful for that, because any fire attack is going to wreck it.
Yeah, that's Scizor's weakness right there. As cool of a Pokemon as it is.
Yeah, it's a really great Pokemon, but it cannot handle fire-type attacks. Alright, well, this is going to be it for this episode as soon as we're done healing our Pokemon.
Wow, has it been that long already?
It has.
Wow.
We're a little bit over, actually.
I'll be damned. It's probably the most we've talked in a single episode then, because that flew by.
Well, butter my butt and call me a milk tank. I don't know, I was just trying some Pokemon here. But that will be it for today. If you did like this video, please be sure to leave a like below and hit that subscribe button. I always love it when you hit that button. And as always, Basilisk Fang, would you like to leave a plug for your channel?
Yep, just keep it real short. Check me out. Name's Basilisk Fang. I do all kinds of Let's Plays, all sorts of genres, horror, first-person shooter, racing, just about anything I'll do on my channel. So check it out. It's lots of fun.
We will see you Saturday with more Let's Play Pokemon Coliseum with Basilisk Fang.